Fala pessoal, de boa, continuando a nossa gameplay do Starfield de onde paramos. E bom, vamos lá, né, iniciar mais uma sequência ali de missões, certo? Dessa vez aqui vai ser relacionado às indústrias Ryujin, certo? E como iniciar essa missão aqui? É passando perto de um quiosque da própria Ryujin. Vai estar ali em Nova Atlântida, que é onde eu estou. Teremos também lá em Neon, né, que é a cidade principal dessa missão aqui. Então é uma coisa bem simples de você iniciar ela, porque é automático, tá? Passou perto, escutou as falas, já iniciou. Só estou mostrando pra vocês que eu tô ali em Jameson, né, em Nova Atlântida, cidade da história principal ali do game praticamente, e bora lá.
Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Bom, aí a gente tem este diálogo, claro que a primeira vez que você passar aqui vai ser diferente, tá? Porque vai ser sobre essa vaga para a indústria Ryujin, certo? A primeira vez que eu passei aqui deve estar em algum momento aí no canal, mano. Eu já nem lembro mais quando eu passei aqui pela primeira vez, certo? E agora a gente tem algumas informações aqui também relacionadas à própria indústria Ryujin. Então eu vou deixar para vocês aí, porque querendo ou não faz parte da história aí também dessa missão. Então se você quiser dar uma lida com calma, só ir pausando o vídeo que vai estar tudo passando aí para vocês, beleza? E agora a gente precisa se candidatar ali para esta vaga de emprego. Então vamos lá, né? Primeiramente, eu vou ir lendo com bastante calma aqui, então bora, né? Experiência profissional. Uma posição, tá, de secretário ali ou ambiente corporativo. Bom, no jogo, zero. Vamos ser bem sinceros, zero. Nada. Então eu vou ser bem sincero aqui, colocar nenhuma. E é isso aí. Pouca coisa, porque a gente acabou de aprender sobre também, né? E que eles fazem ali aqueles neuroamplificadores, né? Que nos ajudam aí também na persuasão e no monte de coisa do game, é interessante, tá? Computador, bom, a gente realmente já entrou em vários, então vamos dizer que é alta, né? E bora! Qual o nível de instrução? Bom, aqui você pode colocar qualquer coisa, vamos colocar ali ensino superior completo, né? Porque de resto ali, mestrado e outras coisas não vale nem a pena, dependendo do país aí, né? Que eu saiba não, mas eu trabalhei lá, né, pra def da UC pros piratas, então nós fizemos algumas coisas ruins, mas não, né, não necessariamente a gente tem uma ficha limpa, vamos dizer assim. Então bora lá, né, por enquanto tranquilo. Tá, e aqui é aquele esquema também, não que isso vá mudar alguma coisa, né, em relação a esta missão aqui, tá, não vai mudar é bosta nenhuma, independente do que tu colocar ali. A única coisa que pode acontecer é realmente ter um diálogo ou outro ali em relação a quem vai te atender lá nas indústrias Ryujin em Neon, tá? Porque aí pode mudar um pouquinho perante as suas escolhas ali. Mas no processo geral da missão em si, não vai mudar nada. Beleza, né? Aí a gente chega ali, ó, em Neon, nas indústrias Ryujin. E agora... bora. Eles que fazem essas armas aqui também, da hora. E bora, né? Entrar ali na área de operações. E bora começar.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you? You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know. And hopefully I have some answers. Oh wow, you're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know. Imogene Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here. Which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much. Between you and me, I think Imogene is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogene is furious. Good. Best not keep Imogene waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way. Of course, follow me. This current floor we're on is the main operations level. It's where the grunt work happens for this department. Research, data entry, more busy work than you can stand. Most of the people
I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars on the bridge of a spacecraft.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work. Beginnings and ends, as it were.
My next assignment can't start soon enough.
And here we are. Good luck in there. I'll probably see you on your way out.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside. I'm sure they understand.
When they ask for your greatest strength, tell them you lack empathy for your clients. That will make you a front runner for a megacorp position.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? It's good to see you're familiar with and appreciate our work here. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? Including this job? The art of the deal can go a long way here. If what you say is true, you'll have department heads fighting over you in no time. How motivated are you to succeed? Here at Ryujin, that's completely up to you. It's not unheard of for someone like you to reach an executive-level position. Plus, we're pretty good at finding any untapped potential, so if there's a role we know you'll excel at, we'll find it. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? Well, you've certainly come to the right place for that. Considering your education, I'm sure you could reasonably find a place in that department. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Beleza, né? E como nosso primeiro objetivo ali... rapaz, bora lá buscar um café, né, mano? Na cidade de Neon, que beleza, hein? Bom, chegando na localização, ela falou pra gente pular a fila ali, ó. Então, já ir direto no caixa, bora lá, né?
Hey, there's a line here.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody? You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead. Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong. The coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal. Yeah, I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
No one's been sent to terminate anyone. Now, why don't you just calm down? Before someone accidentally gets hurt.
You don't just get to learn all the ins and outs of Ryujin operations and then just walk away. Even worse, I got fired. They don't let that kind of knowledge run around in the head of disgruntled employees. It's just a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. You can't be that good. Not yet. Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down. Let's just say, Ryujin doesn't like loose ends. Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again, okay? And when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listened to you. You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
You better keep your word. I'm going to hold you to that promise.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them. Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean. He always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? I never saw it coming. Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayu. You know, the very man that runs Neon. They're practically untouchable around here. Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, provided you don't get fired first, of course. Are you serious? That's the most excitement I've had in months. I feel like I should be thanking you. Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Beleza, né? E agora, a gente precisa voltar lá na mina pra continuar com a missão, né?
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup? Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
Talking through it was the right way to handle the situation. I'm proud of you.
No more coffee errands, but depending on how you look at it, the word errands technically still applies. Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far? In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. This may be through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see. Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation. Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be a trade secret. If others knew and could mimic our actions, it would take away our edge. Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Beleza, né? Aí a gente precisa conversar ali com 4 pessoas que estão dentro daquela sala, tá?
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. For the past 5 years, Tranquility is a recent acquisition and we've only just begun to develop the brand. You may have seen how several vendors carry the product now. Another tea lover to join the ranks. Christine would love to meet you. Tea talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often. Yes, mistakes are often costly and involve substantial cleanup, both literally and figuratively. Law enforcement, witnesses, evidence, everything has its cost. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations. Me and an entire department at my back. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? Cleanup, of course. Journalists are pretty quick at putting 2 and 2 together. And I get the pleasure of making sure those connections are never made. Or, if they are, handling the fallout. Oh boy, you're gonna be a real handful. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. That depends on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a slight connection with the Rangers. He has some amount of influence with his seat on the Council of Governors. But our strongest connection is local, with Ranger Price. He's the Freestar Ranger stationed here on Neon, and much to my dismay, my son. He could have been an amazing lawyer or businessman. But instead, he's chosen to waste his talents to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. Administrator Bayou runs Neon and is on the Freestar Collective's Council of Governors. We have a long-standing symbiotic relationship due to the contributions that Ryujin Tower brings to Neon. Let's hope your best is good enough.
So, fetching coffee one minute and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. I have the glorious job of keeping all the departments supplied with exactly what they need. Anything from rare materials for R&D to slates and design software for marketing. You could say I'm the one aspect of operations that keeps this department legit. Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew Coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. I get your point, but if anything, take comfort in knowing that you're the one deciding the methods behind your assignments. Not only that, but corporate espionage is the norm. Ryujin just handles it better than most. Competitor operatives have done far worse to accomplish less. Well, neuroamps for one. They aid in mental illness, confidence boosting, and focus. Drone robots for maintenance and security, Tranquility for relaxation, Arboron for protection. Your work only helps us improve and expand upon these products that so many people love and benefit from. Well, there's a reason we're the #1 tech corporation in the settled systems. If we were truly that bad at our core, I doubt we'd still be operational. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We've reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Think of it as a lesson that Kelt Corp gets to learn the hard way. That's up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job. There's always more than one way to get the job done around here. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Beleza, né, pessoal? Então, nessa parte aqui, a gente precisa ir ali numa outra localização, que é atravessando a cidade de Neon inteira, até a gente chegar neste elevador aqui. Vai ter um andar direitinho ali relacionado a essa empresa, tá? E é uma coisa bem tranquila. Eu deixei ali a Sarah no elevador mesmo para ela não atrapalhar aqui, porque a gente precisa entrar rapidex e já ir direto no computador ali. O único problema que a gente precisa aqui é tomar cuidado mesmo, é não ser visto, né? Porque os guardas vão estar dando a volta ali. Então a gente meio que vai ter que ficar escondido pra ter ali, ó, a interação com o computador, tá? Então tem que só ficar ligeiro nessa parte pra não dar BO, certo? Porque querendo ou não, tem uma leve segurança que fica dando voltas aí pela área e em algum momento ela vai passar aqui na frente, né? Também teremos aí, ó, um puzzle pra fazer. Fazendo ele, você já tem acesso ali direto ao computador, coisa bem simples aí. Então, ó, eu já fiz o upload ali dos arquivos. Só vou mostrar aqui a outra informação ali também, que é dessas remessas aí. E bora lá voltar na mulher aí, né, falar pra ela que a gente completou o objetivo da missão ali, tá? É uma coisa bem simples, aqui a gente não tem tantos perigos não, a não ser se você fizer uma cagada muito grande, aí realmente vai ter. Fora isso, é bem tranquilo de completar essa missão.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
I know what you mean, but that's your missing piece right there.
All right. A fair question. We may have plenty of eyes and ears out there, but I'm still going to need an answer. If you think you have any power of negotiating your pay, think again. Besides, payment is based off performance, so let's hear it. How'd that first job go? Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City. The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it. Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike CeltCorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Beleza, a gente já iniciou ali então a terceira missão aqui, certo? Da sequência das indústrias de Ryujin. Eu vou colocando ali umas 2 missões por vídeo, né? Pra não ficar uma bagunça completa. Se gostou, deixa o like, se inscreva no canal. Valeu, falou!